Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to another frightfully cold day. Again with me, Red, and today we are trying out This Is the Police 2. What do you think, Red?
Well, actually, I've heard of this.
Oh, you've
Read
actually heard of this one.
about it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Have you heard good
So
things?
I've heard nothing. I've only heard of it.
Oh, you've only heard of it. That's fair enough. Well, we might as
The
well
art.
start. Yeah, the art's very, what is it called? Art Deco? With the parallel beams. There's going to be people in the comments going, no, this is the art style. But, I never said I was a
I
smart man.
was googling Art Deco. That's nothing like Art Deco.
At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. The source said he knew where we could find the headquarters of the Neckties, a gang of drug traffickers that recently arrived in town. Anonymous information was rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the Neckties was the department's primary goal, so he immediately went to the address indicated, along with 2 other officers for backup.
Oh, good. Straight into it.
Uh-huh. Oh, looks like it's a, turn-based... Okay.
Okay. So we've got 3 cops.
Yep. Okay. This is actually a lot more, tactical than I was expecting, if you know what I mean. Oh no. Close.
Yeah, it seemed more like it was a story.
If the enemy spots you, you'll raise the alarm during his turn. If the alarm is raised, cops are visible even if they're behind cover, but cover still makes you harder to hit. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, stun him. There we go. Oh, I just hit him in the head with a stick. Okay. Oh, we can arrest them while they're stunned. Get on the ground. Oh, got him.
Stuff.
Okay. And now to do some reconnaissance. Uh-huh. I will admit, I have not played, I've not played This Is the Police 1. So this is all pretty new to me. Oh, we get to shoot him with a taser.
You can taser him.
Okay, here we go. Pew! Got him! Okay, now I can arrest the suspect with this. This is extremely efficient.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I just going here? Oh, because he'll hear me and start walking, I guess? Pepper spray!
Or pepper spray him.
Oh,
wow, you have so many options.
Okay. Let's arrest him. Do we have, like, a limit on the amount we can, a police officer can arrest someone? Like, do we have enough handcuffs? Yeah,
I mean, surely.
You know, I really hope that, what is it? I really hope that you gagged the, these, people, because it's like, we're just assuming they won't shout out while they're laying down in handcuffs, you know?
I suppose so.
I mean, we have...
Isn't it a pig? Wait, look at the tree over to the right. Oh, there's bodies. There's actually some gruesome...
Wait,
if you look at...
I'm just trying to... I don't think I can look around because of the game. Unless I... Oh, no.
But like, there's a row of... There's a row of bodies. up there by the window. Turn it down, and there's a whole lot of crosses. Like next to the
Oh,
window.
there, Jesus! I can't believe I
Yeah,
missed
just
it.
casually.
Just casually, yeah.
Modified remains.
Huh.
And there was a giant pig carcass hanging by the tree.
Hmm. Preparing to engage. Well, I mean, that might just be them making food.
Maybe.
Ready to breach?
4 dead. Yeah. Take it.
Boo! Oh, I gotta click on the door. Oh, I have to click on
the door?
him to do it. No? Wait, what? How do I...
You move into the room.
No?
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Oh, you need a lockpick?
no, because I'm
hover over
breaking
something?
it.
No, but hover over it, like a thing.
Oh, there we go. No, I had to go to
Oh,
the
battering.
active perks. Battering ram. Yeah, there we go. Shoot the culprit! No
Great.
hesitation. Yep, we'll go for the hand.
Why would we? Okay.
Because he had a gun.
I mean, I guess so, but that's a small target. Oh, he.
Okay, this could be dangerous.
The other two are just
Wait, why do we have to jimmy the window?
to get in.
No, I mean,
Did
can't
you
we
wanna
just,
move?
like, go through the front door?
You could.
Yes, and
Well,
this
why don't-
guy's just breaking the window.
Why don't you go round so you? Cover
It's because it's what the tutorial's telling me to do at this point.
okay.
Okay, let's just hope this doesn't result in us finding the armory fully stocked.
Oh. Good cutscene.
Yep, well, either the cops are dead, somebody's dead.
I think we're going to cutscene, or no?
I think that was the cutscene.
Oh, left it on a cliffhanger.
I don't know if I want to hit continue. Okay. I didn't want to
Today, I
accidentally...
wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today, I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this
Yeah,
dead
got
guy
fuel
who's
his groceries.
making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right?
Sorry?
I mean, I
Getting
just
good fuel
wanted to
his
say,
groceries.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the important stuff. He's got peanut butter, tuna,
I
alcohol.
really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a
4
hero,
bottles.
right? Ask anyone.
Oh.
Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got
What's
a
the bet
job
the
to
old
do.
guy's dead?
I don't want to lose it.
No, the old guy's
Nobody
freezing.
wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right?
What's the murder happening?
I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer. Or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something. Maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right? I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
How has he got a job? If that's the way he talks to people.
That is strange. And how is that an opening?
Hey, Lily.
That's not
So we're
really
getting
an
rid of
exciting
this
opening
thing
scene.
tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us.
Do we know
Might
these
even get a
characters?
couple of bucks for
Whoa,
it.
first, it's not
know
a
these
drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important, we're...
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. Maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him. So we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around
much
the
of this
Earth, but
game
he's
is
running
story
out
and how
of
much of it's
fuel over the
actual gameplay?
ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's
kinda
The
wanna
Wind
watch
Blows
this
into
film.
Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a
Best-
bank.
best
And his
ability.
boss is a real bitch, but the bitch
course
has
you
some
like
great
that.
boobs,
Yep.
and she calls him over to her,
Tomorrow.
Very much up your
Just
street.
discuss it tomorrow.
and she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed and
Oh,
wrong, and
please.
he asked-
Please, let's get away from this conversation. Oh,
What the
thank
hell,
God.
Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right? Bad Ears gas station closes in half an hour, so if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on, we're
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
that's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off. Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just gonna sit there?
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow,
This is a very
that
long
was no
cutscene.
fun at all.
Yeah.
And then when he sat
but-
down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit,
This
Charlie.
is the entirety of the game.
The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
You're right.
Whew.
Good story elements as well.
This is a hell of a story. Holy sh... Okay. Well, so far, the old sheriff is dead. She's the new sheriff. I did miss her name. Was it Tracy or something?
Jamie?
Possibly. Unfortunately, she is in a very tough position, probably having taken over from, the old sheriff, and obviously not getting the respect she deserves of her position. What do we want to say to Wally?
Huh. Maybe the top one? The bottom one sounds quite aggressive.
Yeah, the bottom one is aggressive. Let's go for the top one.
Huh.
Oof. Okay, maybe we need to get a bit harder.
Huh.
I do love the art style of the game, though. It has grown on me immediately.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Do
That's
we-
not really how growing on your work.
No, it just grew quickly, like, the ooze.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the blob, right?
Cool.
What was that horror thing? It's one of the classics, like not the blob that ate everything, because that's from Goosebumps, but the thing that inspired that. I'll remember it later. Okay, as I understand it, you never keep your drugs at your base. Why is that? Okay, let's talk about something else. The drugs, where do you keep them? I'm not leaving here until you tell me where your hideout is. Well, considering he's taking this approach, maybe we talk about something... Let's talk about the drugs, but not give in to his plays. Let's go for the bottom one. What do you think you're going to talk to? You can't even put... Wow! Okay. This is, wonder when we get to beat him. Or not.
It's going so well. Oh, the lawyers for...
You could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect.
Oh.
Lily, I just want
You
to...
do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
Lily.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
Looks like the police here are as corrupt as most of my save files when I do these recordings.
The old guy.
Indeed.
Hello.
Oh,
My
God.
name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
The way his
look,
face moves. when he
Listen,
tilts
this
in
isn't
slightly.
my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything,
To be fair, it's
while
the most
you will
animated
enjoy the
thing
new
we've seen so
toilet
far.
in warmth and comfort.
Yeah. Explaining why not Matt Chelsea's
Are
anime.
you selling toilets?
Ooh.
You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace
that's
your
an
whole
interesting
water
development.
system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I know that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've
we...
asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
Ominous foreshadowing is ominous.
Not really seeing his face,
No.
so they don't care.
Whew, the tension. Oh, there it is. What?
It's writing very quickly.
Yeah. And with an invisible hand and pen. Dear Dylan, Oliver, and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me. A lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers.
Whoa.
Is it true what they're saying about me?
Gavel.
Is that gavel slash ashtray? Like, it looks like it's breaking the cigar with the gavel.
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm sorry it took me that long. Or my crime was I trusted the wrong people. I was used, then thrown in the trash. Let's go with this. Oh, that's cool. Why did you flee from Freiburg? Maybe this is the guy from the first game. It's not that I ran away. I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. Whoa, that's, I know so much about every influential scoundrel in the city that they would never let me live to see my day in court. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most honest way I can think of putting it. I don't want to die. Oof. Why did Mom really Who has a jawline like that? I mean, a bone structure like that. My God. So, oof. Okay, Sally, your grandmother once told me that I'm too old, and that I don't have any energy, and that's why Laura left. I didn't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me she hit the nail on the head. Or because she decided that she wanted she wanted to some 30-year-old insurance agents, and I
really didn't draw attention to that.
No, it's fine. And I hope he gave her exactly. Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it civil. Okay. Oof. She looks so disinterested if this is the person we're having the affair with. I wouldn't say that. For one thing, your mother had already left, and it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they only talked over the phone and never met. It was your mother who had the affair. Everything that happened to me later was just an amusement, a naive love fantasy that never became a reality. In any case, it's over. My amusement wants to put me in jail. Oh! Okay, this is really making me want to get the first game and just see what happened. Oh, man. I wouldn't say that, or... I think we'll go with... Let's go with this. Keep the attention away from the person wanting to put me in jail. Okay. I didn't go to them. They left me no choice when they threatened to hang your hang your children's heads from a chandelier. You'll do exactly what they ask of you. No hesitation, no questions. Or I got in with them because the Mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in Freiburg, I'd say I managed things pretty well. Let's avoid mentioning the death threats to our children.
Yay.
Did you kill people? I thought that was just a hot dog head, but it was on fire when it first came up. I never killed anyone. I have many vices, but I'm not a killer. I didn't kill anyone with my own two hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Sometimes these were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you. Yeah,
I mean, it definitely does, but okay.
Well, be honest. How is your health? I feel good. I'm not gonna lie. If my antidepressants came in little skull-shaped pills, I would be a lot more interested in taking them. Like,
oh dear.
I mean, can you imagine? It would be like Flintstone vitamins, but it's just your everyday medication. Like your heart medicine came in little heart Then again, if kids ever got their hands on them, that might be an issue. Okay, never mind. Pill system's good. We'll keep with the ordinary shapes. I feel good despite parting with your mother, fleeing from the feds and surviving 2 comas. My god, this man is a tank. The only thing I know for sure is that I won't survive a 3rd. Or, I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid. There's strange men trying to sell me toilets late in the night. I'm not going to make any new friends here. Either way, new friends at my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. Let's not guilt trip them. You know, let's go with this. Why didn't you just retire? If that's the option, I'd rather not. I catch criminals, that's all I know. It's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I loved my job. I didn't retire because I loved my job, and I wasn't too old to keep doing it. Well, because I had nothing else to do. All I had was an empty house and a dirty barn. What was I going to do? Farming? All my tools rusted a long time ago. After a week of retirement like that, I would have put a bullet in my forehead. That is a very genuine reason, and I know a lot of people who don't go into retirement because of that. Not specifically a barn.
Tell me. Yep.
This guy looks like he's just happy to be here. Like, oh, Mum, take a photo of me with the criminal. And also, if this is like the stature of the regular people, that man is a Herculean freak of nature amongst this crowd. Anyway, what are you afraid of?
And the other ones look like ghosts.
Yeah, I'm thinking more hot dogs, but that might be because I'm kind of hungry right now. I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage and put on display like a circus freak, and the only power I'll have left is to bash my skull on the bars of my cell. Or, I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name, or even explain myself, before the law, before Freeburg, and most importantly, before you. You deserve an explanation the most. That's why I'm writing this letter. Let's go for this one. What are you planning to do next? Get an inside toilet. The man was right. Spend half a week and I want that toilet.
Do you also need to go to the toilet?
I just needed a drink at that point. I've changed a lot. Though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The only question is how far I'll have to go. Or, I can't tell you, it's not that I don't trust you, it's just that even I don't know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. Let's go through this. I feel like that's a bit more not condescending, but they both read like a very unstable person. I guess we are unstable, to be honest. Let's go for this one.
We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time, these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I bet there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there, ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters. Sound good to you, Lily?
Did she not talk, or did she pause for effect? Oh, all events that require your attention are displayed on the Sharpwood map and by a card in the call list. Proceed. Oh, there we go. House. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. Each call has a minimum professionalism requirement. Okay. To ensure that your cops can go to the call, their overall professionalism must be required. Oh boy. I really hope we have at least we don't have the minimum.
Let's go unprofessional.
Oh no, we do have the minimum. What am I talking? Yeah, I don't like. Boy, these are. Yeah, well, I'm sure it'll work out. Okay. Ah, look at it. Got a little police car. You know what I'm concerned about? We just sent police officers to the old man with a pistol's cabin. Who's been drinking.
Sheriff's Department. No. Look at this. No, well, just look, Corey. You couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Oh, they just didn't bother. Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here, sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I... while I interrogate the suspect, huh?
No, don't hurt the grandpa. Please.
You. What's your name?
Doesn't seem very professional.
Old man.
We met the minimum.
Boy.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth, you don't make it easy to be easy. Filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be just a second, all right? Shit.
Charlie, what the hell? Do you want
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay? So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. 'Cause you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You think, you believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you, so you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Department clear.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep. Yep, looks like 27. So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
I'd like, I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
You could, do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff. Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes... Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake. And I want to help you out here because
There was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You want me to believe you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's, but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain, would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box?
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me.
I can kind of see why they started with
Sheriff! Sheriff Reed, let's talk! I'm begging you!
There's a lot of story here.
But what? It's a hell of a story.
I'm gonna tase someone again.
Oh, eyes.
Sheriff Reed, let me...
Do you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say you seem like the kind of person
We've known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice, if that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
Your folder. Your folder. That's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
I guess I'm going crazy.
Okay. Whew! Oh boy, this game, it just keeps ratcheting up the intensity, huh? To solve the crime, you'll need to reconstruct the picture of what happened by placing the frames for the crime's key events in the right order. Okay. Okay, so we've got house. Oh, proceed. To find out what happened, you'll need to carefully examine the evidence and witness testimony.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, which of them is the true culprit? Gotcha. Secret of the Forbidden Flesh. Bob Finnegan's house. Bob Finnegan's dismembered corpse in the North Star grocery store counter.
Huh.
Oh, so some poor old lady's just come along like, yes, time for my pork. Where is the section? Oh, hello, Bob. Didn't expect to see you here. Okay, what do we got?
Stunning voice acting.
Thank you. I'm going professional soon. I was at the neighbors to borrow some salt, and I heard that on their TV that there's some crazy maniac started killing in Ripton. The journalist nicknamed him the Wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. I usually don't pay attention to the news, but this time I remember because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the street with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. Okay, that's... I will admit, it's like...
Pretty clear.
Yeah. But I don't remember. But I remember this time because there was a Latino man in the street. I was like, "Oh, hold up." No, but he's actually taking off.
Are there a lot of Latinos in this small US town?
It's fair, but he was wearing a mask. He was wearing a mask, so there's a bit more justification here. I got home and there's blood everywhere, and Bob was nowhere to be found. Well, he's actually $5.99 down at the grocery store. They're having a special. You think that the maniac came all the way out here from Ripton? Okay, so that's the victim's wife. The neighbor. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. So, Ruth coming over to borrow some salt is correct. Ruth went to the neighbors to borrow some salt. It's funny, she works at the grocery store, but she's always missing something. She sat at my place for a while and then said she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she put up with him, a typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt, spent the whole day staring at the TV and yelling for Ruth to bring him another Frosty. I went to visit often enough, and it was always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try being a vegetarian. She read in a magazine that'll make you live an extra 10 years. Plus, you get to lose a few pounds. So she started cooking without meat, beginning with vegetable soup. Thought she'd surprise Bob. But when he came home from work, he was yelling, "What the is this without meat?" I lived next door and I could hear everything. They almost got into a fight. Okay. The bathroom. Bathroom is covered in blood. Looks like this was where the victim's corpse was butchered.
Do we have a picture?
We do. Yeah, we have the bathtub right here.
Oh, wrestling?
Oh, wait. Okay, so well, okay, it's pretty easy to figure out the order of this stuff, but I'm just going to read through everything to, Okay, the victim's body part was neatly laid out on the counter as if it were a display set for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. The victim's throat was cut in one single confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There are no signs of struggle on the body. The corpse was dismembered after death. Yeah, it's found on display. Although, people are saying it is a man who got seen. I thought for some reason it might have been Ruth that did it. Because she works at the grocery store, so she'd have the key to enter. And Bob was not the best. And he was last arguing, "What is this without the meat?" And he got put in the meat section. But then again, there's no full evidence.
Don't forget the Latino.
Yeah, no, I'm saying she might have lied, because the only person who says about it is Ruth. Like, nobody... She doesn't mention seeing anything. But yeah, people. It says here, a man in a wrestling mask. Although... Wait. Men in wrestling masks.
Huh. Friend?
I don't know. Oh, this... Okay, so we've got a man in a wrestling mask watching him through the window. Approaching him. Oh god, yeah, Bob does not look like the best man. Looks like a prime cut of meat, though. Yep, there's the hacksaw, there's the bathroom, there's the bag. There's the man.
Who's
Oh,
the blue mask guy?
I don't know. But also, he shattered the window to get in. So, it's not...
He sat on the window?
Shattered. Like, you can see the... God damn
Okay.
it. God damn it.
I'm also
yeah,
the king of comedy.
2 men. Okay, so, let's say that... Wait, is that second guy Bob, possibly?
No, he's...
No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we've got Bob Finnegan's house, and then the end. Let's say that's him watching... I'm just confused with this happens.
Surely the wrestling guys watching TV would be first, because like before they're playing it, or afterwards maybe? It's either first or later.
Oh! Oh, wait. We can choose another suspect. It's either the man in the wrestling mask or the victim's wife. Oh,
okay.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
So there, your hunch would be correct.
Yeah. So it's either the victim's wife or the man in the wrestling mask. I'm kind of suspect about where this photo comes in. Because isn't it on the same couch? Yeah, and they would have... It was found on the display shelf as if somebody had, somebody said it, yes. Crumpled garbage bag under the counter. Crumpled garbage bag. See? It's not a duffel bag like the man in the wrestling mask was said to have by the wife. It was a garbage bag.
Sure.
And that's why the, crumpled garbage bag. So it must have been the wife. So they're quarreling over the soup. She approaches... Ruth gives...
Does he have a bottle of beer on the next one? Yeah, he does. So a bottle of beer.
Yeah, a bottle of beer.
Approach it.
Knife.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is there something in the medical examiner that says about, like, a hacksaw? Because she's just got a knife. Yeah, and there's no signs of struggle on the body. The victim's throat...
One single confident.
Yeah, which is not a saw blade, because it's a bit more... Yeah. Okay, and then... Wait, do we have enough? Like, we have too many. Oh wait, that's... She has a cleaver in this picture, but we have too many, because... No, wait, the quarreling over the soup isn't, right. That's not meant to be there, because... Where is it? Wasn't it something about yesterday?
Or was... Oh, maybe.
Huh. I don't know. Because we don't have... The bathroom
Does it say
was...
something you need to eliminate an irrelevant clue? Because, like, handing the beer to him is irrelevant.
Yeah, I think that's true. Because, let's get rid of that. Put that there, that there, that there, that there, and then them fighting about soup.
Oh.
Yeah, she killed her husband to escape her unhappy marriage. The last straw was his criticism of her soup. Rich decided to kill her husband and make it look as though the maniac known as the wrestler did it. Indict.
Oh, indict.
Thank you. Indict.
Are we sure this is correct?
Well, because I'm pretty sure, because where was it? There's a... Oh, nope, I don't want to see that. There's a garbage bag.
Yeah.
And the store counter says it was a display set for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter. If it with traces of blood, if it was the other guy, she said, "Oh, he used a duffel bag," which isn't correct.
True. Yep.
And also, what is this?
I think that's probably the irrelevant one.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go with
Definitive.
it was a woman. Let's go with the wife!
Look,
Don't they say in murder case?
Lily, are you there? Lily!
Lily here. Come in.
Can you grab the box of flashbang grenades and get over here? There's no time to lose.
Do like flashbang.
Lily!
Copy. I'm on my way.
Did we solve the case?
So?
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gail, I need to take a look at the plan. Gail, the plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it. Gail?
Please let it be a bunch of stick figures. Oh, okay. Things to do. Interrogate the necktie, get all the information available, outfit and assign your strike team. Usually it takes several days to plan an assault, but this time Gal had to sketch out the plan in a hurry. That's fair.
Is that an excuse for poor art?
I mean, maybe you'll want to change something. Okay. What's... Gather intel? Oh, I have to assign cops, I guess. At every position, there has to be a cop with the appropriate skills or equipment necessary for the assault. Okay, so
Each have
so here's the gunman. He's got the grenades and the pistols. He's slow. We don't need somebody slow. Okay, so he's good at negotiation. He can... What about over here? What's here? Can't gather intel about anywhere. Rear windows.
Oh, the workshop. Which is the workshop then?
Eh?
Which
This
one's
is
the workshop?
A is the workshop, I believe. Let's check. Oh no, that's just the
Assign
abandoned
one
car wash. We don't have a. Yeah, it's either the
Have they been assigned? I think they've been just.
They've been
Oh, really?
assigned, but we need to double check because Gale has assigned an agile cop with a stun grenade to storm the. Just a stun grenade, okay. Gale is confident that a clever cop could outwit the side door of the workshop and sneak in. Okay. Well, he does have the thing. Believes a stealthy cop can sneak into the workshop unnoticed and take the. What are? Can we see the stats? Oh, he's just got a 1 in every. Oh, can we right click on these people to see? Oh no, we have to take him out. That's
Oh, you unassign them.
Speed and stealth, he's got 1. Intelligence 2, yeah, that's fine. What about A? The assault leader's good at negotiation. Let's see. He's got negotiation and intelligence, but he's handy. I don't know what that icon means. He's got +2 shooting. Okay, honestly, I can't see too much. What?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Wait, why does it say he has 3? Or is that the requirement? Oh, I think that's the requirement of what they need. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. I don't have anything I feel is wrong with that.
You should have taken him to Canaan right away. Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Canaan. Does anyone know Canaan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here. I'll call him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Canaan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that. Bring me that bag.
No, come on.
Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him. Make it? You think he'll make it?
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily. Lily, he's dead. Gail's dead.
Come on!
Now you can call Canaan.
What was his name? I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gail Greenberg.
Were you close?
No, but... No. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
So, what happened in Freeburg? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything?
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never... Let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job, and I will help you. Cops should help each other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
Oh! Oh. Wait.
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me?
Did I lose the game? Oh, okay.
Possibly not.
Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning we... Well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just... this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. This, it's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
Ooh, dramatic shake.
I'll see you in the morning.
Do they really only have a lamp to light that room?
Apparently.
Like, not to shit on the police, but you couldn't read anything on that desk from that angle. Although she probably knocked it off with the rest of the stuff when they brought in the body. Oh man.
Any other questions?
So how long you been working undercover?
Since February.
So you're like our new sheriff now, huh?
Mr. Nash will partly take over management of the department. Some of you will now be his subordinates. Bad news, Cliff. I'm still the sheriff. Well, if you understand everything and there's no more questions, then let's...
Wait, I have a question. When are we going to take that thing down?
I meant questions for Mr. Nash.
Then I have a question for Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash, when are we going to take that thing down?
When are we taking that thing down?
We're not taking it down.
Sorry, bud. Looks like it's staying up.
That's enough. Everybody back to work.
Do we get a front-on view? Oh, that's where the intro is. Roll credits.
It was Sheriff Wells who hung that tapestry here. He said he made me his first deputy because I was the only one who understood what it says.
Well, now there's two of us.
Okay. I think... Wait, what is this? Yeah, go back to Lily then or continue.
Oh, wow.
I guess we go, go back to Lily then?
A drunk.
Or continue. I'm gonna go
continue with the drunk guy?
Nah, yeah, let's go back to... His shooting is nothing, and he's drunk. Yeah, go back to Lily. Get rid of this cop permanently. After today's shift, he'll be Lily's problem, but you won't be getting a free substitute. Yes, he's been drinking. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, loyalty. He's lost all respect.
Yeah, probably because we just fired him. But he showed up drunk. Mr. Nash, I'm so glad to be...
Said he wasn't going to be very...
Oh, under the... Wait, I need to go with the guys from my funk band to Ripton to a guitar specialist so he can set up our instruments right. We're getting ready to perform a concert at our cousin's. And we can't cancel it. You understand. So I'll go quickly today, and tomorrow I'll be the first one through that door. Leaving the station on any task requires a cop's energy. When exhausted to the limit, a cop might not show up for work, fall asleep at the wheel, and get into an accident. Okay. To be fair, you're drunk. Cops are people too, and some of them, for one reason or another, abuse alcohol. Most of them will have a drink or two if the situation calls for it, but some are such... Red, you want to take a crack at that?
Inveterate.
Thank you. Inveterate alcohols who always show up drunk for their shift, and their performance at work is much worse than everyone else's, even if they can manage to get to the job in the first place. A cop's characteristics determine how effective and useful they'll be in a given situation. Each cop can carry several items of equipment. The cop returns this equipment to the department when the shift ends. The only item that every cop always carries are a revolver and a knife. Well, I kind of... he's gone. Yeah, he's not on. That's why he's got the cross.
Cool.
I am fine with everything. Okay, can we get the guy who's got his tie around his head Rambo style off the force? Oh, but he's got 270 professionality. God
That
damn.
sounds good.
Okay, so how do I, like, can I adjust anything? I guess
I mean,
not.
it's just the shift.
Oh, wait.
Available.
Ah,
Oh, you choose equipment.
okay. Okay, well that guy has... Let's give him a taser and 2 cartridges, because this shooting is incredible.
Cool.
I guess, what does intelligence need? You know what? Oh, we can hit auto assign. Okay, I guess that works.
It might be easier.
Yeah. Okay, well, before the day starts, I think we're going to call it there, because this episode, I have no clue how long it's been recorded for, so it feels like it's been a hell of a trip.
Yeah.
Oh, got cold-cocked. I want to know who that guy was that hit Boyd over the head with the pistol. I want to fire him immediately.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Oh.
That's cool.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you again to Red for joining me on this harrowing emotional experience. And I shall see all of you later. I hope you have a nice day.